Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
Welcome to your motherfucking Friday. It's your boy Rhino, and with me as always, my trusty co-host, Dan.
Oi, oi.
El Deno.
How are we?
El Muertes Diaz.
What? The dead days?
And we are joined by our good friend that we haven't talked to. I haven't been on a show with you, Sam. You haven't done the Lowlife podcast.
Dude, for real.
Pan Sam, the artist formerly known as Shovel Sam.
Nice.
Panuel Pansons is what I like to call myself.
He'll correct you if you call him Shovel Sam.
No, I won't.
You're still in my phone.
Dude,
As Shovel Sam.
I think you're.
That's the only honest nickname I've had, I think, in my life. Besides what my wife calls me, and
What'd she
that's
call
special.
you? What'd she call you?
Share.
Kiki.
Kiki?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, it's like a Bob's Burgers reference. That's what Bob's wife calls him, and it's like in a dorky, like, oh, I really want a nickname, and then she calls him that, and he's like, oh shit. not that nickname.
Got it.
But yeah.
No shit. So
Yeah,
let's refresh everybody's memory who the fuck Sam is.
that's right.
Because it's been a while. It's been a minute since you've been on the show. Now, Sam, he's a traveling nurse. And he hops from city to city, globetrotting, helping out people less fortunate. Ain't that right, Sam?
That's true. I've been all over the country, just being a nurse and riding choppers.
Your life hero.
Yeah.
Saving lives, dude.
Yeah, for
Saving
real.
lives.
Dude, so many lives.
We talked about it before, but I actually would really love to have a ask like Sam a question.
Yeah, like a medical.
Like if you have like a weird, because most of you low lives don't have health insurance, so you're like, you have like a bump on your testicle, and you're like, is this a cyst? Is this a fucking? Should I be worried about this? You can't DM him because he's off social media. I actually had to get a hold of Sam for the show. I had to handwrite a letter in cursive and then mail it to California.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks later, he wrote back and was like, yeah, sure.
Be a raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of Amish.
Yeah. Well, that's something we can talk about. Like when we all met, you actually made me an Instagram.
I did.
Yep.
It's a going away present.
I honestly tried it. I tried it for a good year.
I remember.
But dude, I don't know. I like just having the ability, like, if you want to get a hold of me, call me.
Old school,
Like,
dude.
I'm old school.
He is old school. But yeah, I made you an Instagram account and you were like, dude, people like are talking about politics and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, for real.
Stressing
like,
you out.
And fucking every other thing was like an ad that I didn't want to see, like for bedazzled jeans and shit. And I'm like, all right, this isn't for me.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. And your handle that I made you was spelt wrong. It was Instagram with an extra R.
Yeah, well, that was honestly just the best.
Yeah.
Like, it made sense for the scenario.
Yeah. Well, once you start typing in Shovel Sam with no, there's not a lot of guys with that handle. So it popped up.
Cool.
But if you guys don't remember, Shovel Sam got his shovel stolen in New Mexico.
Dude,
Fucking sucked.
dude, the fucking worst. That bike was the love of my life.
Yeah.
And
Ugh.
I mean, obviously I love my wife, but like, holy fuck, man. Like, I just made so many memories with that bike, been all over the country, just it was always there for me. And it was that one kick, just I had it dialed.
That thing was.
There wasn't a
killer.
thing about that bike I didn't love.
Yeah, no, dude, it was dialed in, man, because we went out and it was like the first time I kicked over a shovel head, I think. And I did it in one kick. And I
Oh,
was like, what the
yeah.
fuck? That was easy. I thought it was going to be hard, dude.
That thing was notorious for being easy to start.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. I came up there and just spread the gospel of the shovel head. Was like, you guys need to get these.
Yep.
Yeah, you had was that a points? Did you have points in there? Or electronic?
No, it was electronic.
Yeah, that's the move. I did
Yeah.
points. I did points for one summer and I lost like 50 pounds kicking that. Did not get
100 kick bike.
I put it in a 2KI, dude, and it was just like, holy shit, that's what it's supposed to sound like.
Well, I also had that single fire ignition,
Yeah.
like dual coil.
Mhm.
So like it never missed.
Yeah.
It like was ready.
Yeah, I went when I went to the 2KI, I went single fire.
Yeah.
I got a killer swap meet fine. Single fire. It was way easier to kick over and it fucking worked. I'll never do points again. I cannot do it. There's just too many things in play. Like mechanically, you're setting a gap with a feeler gauge, dude. Come on. It's 2024.
Yeah.
Pop a computer in that motherfucker.
I see the appeal, but yeah, I lean toward the
Yeah.
electronic.
Yeah, and then the other thing is people are like, oh, well, you can't put a secondary electronic ignition in there. Throw some points in a fucking 5-ohm coil in your fucking sack.
Yeah.
It's 3 wires or 2 wires.
For real.
It was really easy to switch it over. You didn't have the beard before. That's a new feature.
Yeah.
You're usually a clean shaven guy or a little 5 o'clock shadow.
I definitely used to be just like a maybe 5 o'clock shadow guy, and I've just been letting my hair grow long and just trying to grow a beard, even though I can't really, as now that this podcast has visuals.
Oh yeah, nobody's ever seen you before.
Yeah. I literally
Look at this
can't
fine
grow a
specimen.
beard. Like, so it doesn't matter. But
Finally,
I'm
people
letting
can put a face to the name.
for real.
But the name has changed. It's now Pan Sam with no Instagram.
Put some
right.
respect on it.
Yeah. Call him Shovel Sam anymore.
Mhm.
Boy, it has a pan head. But you did
That's
after
right.
so after you got your fucking bike stolen, which by the way, did they ever recover that thing?
No, and it's so crazy because the Albuquerque police will call me like I think maybe every 6 months, and I'll get so excited because I'll be at work or something. I'll ignore it, and then I'll like call them back, and they'll be like, "Oh, have you found your bike?" And I'm like, "No, have you found it?" Like,
That's your
don't
job.
call-
Which one of us is looking for it here?
I thought you were
Wait a
looking for
minute.
it.
Like, no, I have not found my bike. Like,
That's fucking wild.
please
dude.
keep looking for it.
So if they fucking find it, let's just say they find it.
Yeah.
Do you get it back?
I
Good.
don't know, honestly.
Because
I
didn't
think
you have
I
insurance on it
will.
and they paid it off?
Yeah, so insurance, I think, would technically own the bike because they
You don't
did
have to
pay
tell
me.
them.
Right.
Just
And
be like,
that's,
this is between me and you, Albuquerque PD.
Just share it with somebody else.
well, and that's what I do that now, by the way. Anyone who has an old bike, don't fucking go through Geico. They, and maybe I didn't have it necessarily insured the right way, but they were like, oh, this is like a 50-year-old Harley, so it's worth $2,000, right? I'm like, no. And they're like, well, all the comparables online. I'm like,
Where are
you
they
can't
looking?
compare it.
Yeah, no shit.
Show me.
Dude,
Show me some
yeah.
comparable shovel heads.
Dude,
For
they found them and they were like trash, been outside for 50 years,
Oh, yeah.
like definitely didn't run
Oh yeah,
shovel heads.
the insurance company's there to look out for you.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fucking
So
scam that is. I've never insured a bike ever, unless you have to if you're financing it.
Yeah. Well, I've never financed a bike, but I do have my bike insured now with Haggerty. They do like specifically for old bikes, and
I was wondering about that.
yeah, if my bike ever does go missing again, I will get proper payment back and I'll be able to replace my bike.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess that's something I don't think about actually. Is like a lot of states require insurance. I think like most of them do, but in New Hampshire,
Yeah, Michigan does.
You do not need insurance. And I don't have insurance on the truck. I don't have insurance on any of my bikes.
Don't worry, I'm still paying the insurance.
You got to.
I didn't just call, dude. I haven't called. How long have you had that thing now?
Like, dude, 5 months, 6
Yeah,
months.
I think I got no. It's longer than that. I got my other truck in February. Daughter's birthday. Coming up on a year. I'm still paying the fucking insurance on that thing. Yeah, I'm just. I'll get to it. Sorry, my bad.
It's all right.
Right.
I'll just fucking drive it into a tree and get a new truck.
Sick. There you go. Let's do it.
Smart. Insurance fraud. Wait, that was a swear.
Yeah, dude.
You can see shit.
Yeah, so real quick, before we get started here, we already got started, but I gotta just backtrack a little bit. Because last week I was like, yo, we got the fucking audio dialed. But then we didn't have the audio dialed. The audio was fucked. Okay, and I apologize about that. I've been busting my motherfucking ass trying to get this audio dialed in, and I think it's pretty fucking crispy now.
Yeah,
okay?
boy.
So, with that said, give me some feedback, guys. Because I can only hear on my fucking shit what the shit sounds like, but you're in like your car, you got your earphones in or whatever. Like, I want it to just be universally crispy audio. So I'll continue to work on it. So when you listen to it, you're not like, this sounds like fucking dog shit. Because when I listen to fucking audio podcasts and they sound like dog shit, I tune out.
Yeah.
You know? So I do want the feedback. I'm trying to get it like perfect. So really just give it to me. Give it to me hard. Give it to me straight. I can take it. I'm a big boy. All right. The other thing I wanted to mention was Garrett Dingo.tm on Instagram got fucked up. He got a fucking F-250 pulled out in front of him, and he was on his XS, and he fucking got creamed. And we're going to put it in the show notes. We put a post out about it. He got fucked up, dude, and he needs some help. So if you're able to at least share the GoFundMe, if you are on social media, unlike Sam, and you worthless piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I'll share the link, but share it around. He's a lowlife. He's a fucking solid dude, and he needs help right now. Dude, I showed the video. I'm going to show the video. I'm going to show the video right now. Check this shit out.
Jesus.
Ugh.
That is hard to watch.
Holy shit.
That is hard to watch, dude.
We're glad you're still around, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, thank God he was wearing a fucking helmet.
Yeah.
But dude, like, he smacked that fucking thing hard. And that dude just pulled, like, just goes to show you how quick something like that happens, dude. I was watching that video. I was just like, before you can even hear the motorcycle, the guy just pulls out a little bit. And who the fuck knows what he's doing in his truck? And then all of a sudden, he just pulls all the way out.
Yeah, people fucking suck, man. Pay the fuck attention. When you're on the road, pay attention. Not even just for motorcycles. Just pay fucking attention. I work.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if that was a motorcycle or a vehicle.
Yeah,
that dude would have got
dude.
creamed.
What the fuck? Just put your fucking phones down. I drive a lot for work, man. I can tell you
an important
shit.
text.
Like,
you got to text your family back. I mean,
I'm not saying
or
that
your
I
friend
don't.
if it's something funny, if it's a meme. Comedy is all about timing.
I'm not saying I don't fuck around on my phone occasionally or whatever, but like 98% of the time, I'm actually paying attention to the fucking road.
Dude, like that wasn't a busy street either.
Right. Yeah.
Like the guy was just not paying attention or something.
Yeah.
Or he was doing something else. But fucking A, dude, every time I see someone get like, I mean, amazing that he caught it on someone's ring cam or some shit, like, and it came back around to him. Hopefully, I mean, he's real fucked up. He has like collapsed lungs and shit. So yeah, definitely go donate if you can. But thank God, dude, that's like my worst fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah. That's fucking terrifying. I used to be no helmet. Fuck it. If this is my day, it's my day. And then I had kids and I lost a couple friends that weren't wearing helmets. And it was like, all right, I wear a helmet now. If I'm going across the street to the gas station, I put my lid on. Yeah. Granted, it's a custom destruction and it's not, but I'd rather have that than fucking baseball hat.
Yeah. Baseball hat.
I'm the same.
Is fun.
I never wore a helmet.
Something. Just put something on your head. Put a fucking watermelon on your head.
Yeah. Yeah, scary shit, man. We're glad you're all right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you missed that because you're not on Instagram.
Dude, where's he out of?
Don't know.
Oh.
He's out west, I think.
I'm out west.
It looked kind of chilly in the video. I don't think he's in California.
No.
Where are you in California, by the way?
Oh, I'm in Sacramento, California. So anyone in that Northern California want to hang out and ride chops?
Anybody in the sack?
You can send a pigeon.
To circle back.
Oh yeah, how do they get a hold of you?
Most of these posts are tagged Colorado.
Okay, yeah. I think it was boys with. I thought I saw Zenith Motor Co. So yeah, I think he's out of Colorado. Good call.
Heal up, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, just get a hold of someone who knows how to get a hold of me, I think is the best way.
Just get a hold of me.
So mysterious.
Yeah. Get a hold. Well, and that's, but that's the best part, man. Dude.
I love it.
Fucking.
You're my favorite.
You guys know how to get a hold of. Yeah. Get a hold of Rhino.
Yeah.
He knows my number.
It's actually
he'll give it out freely.
Yeah. I'll give it to you if you're a stalker, if
any sort of stranger.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll give it out.
No.
I'll post it. Actually, I'm gonna put it up right now. I'll have a graphic with his personal cell phone.
Yeah, that
number.
makes sense. Yeah.
No, if you're in fucking the sack, that's what they call it, right? Then hit me up and I'll link you guys up.
Yeah. Or if you have any like cool spots I should check out.
Yeah. If you don't want to meet up.
Yeah,
I'll go.
You can go there by yourself.
Yeah, hey, go fucking ride by yourself, pussy.
No, I'm talking about like if you like live in fucking Utah and you need a chopper buddy.
Yeah,
I go wherever.
Yeah, he's a fucking gypsy, dude.
I'm mobile
wherever. I mean, but you're gonna be coming back to New England-ish area in the summertime, maybe if opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, it's really hard. I can really choose where I want to go, but I like to cast a wide net just in case and see where the money's good, see where, I can still take care of my family and do crazy stuff. And on my short
list, you've been out in California for a
know,
while, though. I mean, you left for a little bit, but then you keep on coming back.
So that was the old way of travel nursing before COVID. You had to go to California basically to make any money. And then I would take all that California money and I would go explore like St. Louis, which St. Louis doesn't pay anything for a nurse. But if I have, all that California money left over, then I can have fun in St. Louis, have fun, in New Hampshire. Actually, I think I got paid pretty good in New Hampshire, but that was post COVID.
Has it
I don't
really
know.
been that long?
California
Has it
has
been
my
3
heart.
years?
Yeah, 3 years.
That's
2001.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, dude. And like I was thinking about it and talking about it with my wife and my friend, like you guys, like how crazy. Like I was just just a guy who rode a chopper and went to work, and like I didn't really have a lot of like chopper related buddies. I just did my own thing. And then I was on the podcast and I hung out with all you guys in New Hampshire and was like, fuck, man, this is way better. And like through the podcast, I honestly have met like all of my closest friends currently. Like, dude, like Connor, like when I came out to LA after New Hampshire and he rode up every month to the swap meet. Dude, I've ridden like every old fucking flathead. I rode all of his 4 cylinders. Like, dude, so much fun. And just all like, dude, I went down to CT and hung out with fucking Ronnie and Nick. Like, even like crazy people from the podcast, fucking Tyler Petrie. I didn't know him at all. He like texted me randomly, wanted me to go to Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, and that's after my bike got stolen, and it was like kind of I was not feeling great. And then he was riding around the country last year and just like randomly rolled through the town that I was living. Same with John Luke. John Luke, when he did his cross country trip, he rode through and stayed with me in San Jose when I was out there. So like, honestly, the podcast was like meeting you guys and like being on the podcast, just like made a network of friends. I don't know. It was great. And just the best people, right? The best low lifes.
But I mean, in your personal opinion, it's better now with me and Dan.
Well, I mean, honestly, I was always like, dude, I lived like when I lived in New Hampshire, I only lived like 7 blocks from Dan's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it took me 1 second by bike to get there.
You were up on fucking Ribbon Heights, guy.
That's right.
Yeah, I fucking lived up there
and,
too. Bob's Market.
Oh yeah, I lived right around the corner from there. But like Dan would be like, "Oh man, I'm just in the garage," and be like, "All right, done, I'm in."
Dude, I do that every time I go out in the garage. I'll just text somebody. Yeah. They're bound to be home. Hey, come hang out while I do something.
Yeah,
come watch me work on my shit.
Pretty much, yeah, and then distract me after we smoke a joint and just hang out with me.
For real.
Yeah, dude, I miss that. Come back.
Dude, I miss it too. Honestly, New Hampshire was a good time.
Maybe if the money's right, summer.
Renew that New Hampshire license and come back?
Yeah, buddy. Because you're not going to want to miss our show.
Oh, yeah. What you guys are talking about doing something more fun, right?
I'm just going to tickle it. I'm not even going to say, but I'm just going to say that we got a place, potentially. If everything goes well, this show is going to be 10 times bigger than the last Lowlife. 10 times. If everything goes to plan.
Yeah, it's all tentative right now.
Yeah. But we got big plans. And I'm really excited about it. So I'm hoping we can pull it off. But
were you talking about the like ride to only, right?
Yeah, we're going to do something separately this summer too. And do just motorcycle only camping.
Oh, okay. So, but you're gonna do like a low life.
We're gonna do a show like similar,
thing.
Similar to our show where, all bikes, all types, all customs, and a bunch of other shit. But we also want to do a camp out that's motorcycle only.
Cars,
the 2 events.
The other one, I mean, we could do kind of like more or less just a.
Yeah, that one seems pretty easy to pull.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need to like organize other than space and.
A show is a lot more work, especially at the level we want to do it this year. But, yeah, big things in the work this summer.
Hell yeah.
So this is the year. And even if you're not in New England, even if you're New England adjacent, at least you could ride up. You know, like when you were down in Connecticut, at least we got to see you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, even. Oh wait, I don't think I saw you.
You went to
when I bought the Panhead. I did go to Deadbeat from Connecticut, but when I bought
you were in Boston or some shit when you bought the Panhead.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think, was that the same week as their show?
No, but it was the same weekend.
No,
as something.
it
When
wasn't.
did you buy it?
It was
I don't know the date, but it was over a year ago now.
It was in the summer.
I did come up and I went to Fat Man's.
You picked up the bike in like Waltham or Rentham or something, right?
Yeah, something right outside Boston.
Yeah, and then where I think I was working.
Dude, that was such a good time meeting that dude that had that Panhead. I brought Ron and Nick with me.
Oh, they went there with you. Okay.
Yeah, so I was staying in Kentucky then, and I got this is gonna suck, but I got a U-Haul trailer in Kentucky and drove it all the way to Massachusetts and back for less money than if I went and picked one up in Boston and then dropped it off in Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah. But I stopped in New Haven or where, I can't remember the town that.
New Milford or something like that? Or Milford?
Milford. Yeah, Milford. And stayed at Ron's house and then went and picked it up the next day with those boys. Yeah, it was like just this nice guy. He was ready to let it go. He let me take it for a spin. Like, it didn't have everything like I really like wanted, but dude, that's part of the fun, right? Is switching that shit up.
Yeah.
I love riding choppers. I bought a chopper. It's fucking fun. You don't have to build them every time.
Yeah. You wrench on yours like a motherfucker. So you don't have to say
and that's
shit
it. When you have these old bikes, you have to like learn shit. You can't just.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we just low key think you're a fag, but it's fine.
Well,
but you're also not a show bunny either. You're not just loading the thing up and trailering it show to show to show, showing it off like a Survivor or whatever. You ride the fuck out.
Well, that's the difference. Is if you buy a chopper and then you put it in shows and you just don't talk about the fact that you purchased it from a bike builder, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I
guess I get that.
I mean, that's the thing is my whole thing is just like authenticity. I don't give a fuck if you buy your bike.
100%.
Because again, there's dudes like fucking Chris who makes his living building bikes for people. Right. And it's like, I want those guys to thrive too. So yeah, dude, it's like, yeah, opinions are like assholes.
Yeah.
They all stink.
Yep.
But he has one.
Hey, I just made that up. You guys.
Mine smells nice, actually. It's perfect.
Fucking smell. You got a rose petal up there.
Fucking roses, bro.
Oh yeah. So, just medical question: how do you make your asshole not stink?
I think probably shower more frequently. I don't know if that's medical. Just.
How do you make your asshole not smell after doing an iron butt?
Yeah, black and blue, but we were at fucking choppers, man. You were at 1,000 miles. You for sure got a bruised fucking tailbone.
Your first shovel that I rode was really comfy though. What seat did you have on that?
Dude, it was a custom seat.
It was a custom seat.
And that's one of the things I always look for my parts, because realistically that bike's gone. But there are so many custom little pieces on there that if anyone puts that on a bike, I know they're from my bike.
A handy feature about custom.
Dude, for real. Like, go ahead, try to sell those parts. I know what they look like.
Fucking scumbags, man.
Dude, stealing bikes. You handled it pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
I would have been fucking a mess.
Dude,
I'm still pissed about someone stealing your bike.
it was one of those things. Like, it was in between jobs. I was driving across the country. I was only spending one night, and I needed to get to the next place by Monday to start and be a nurse. You know, like, you can't just hang out in Albuquerque and search every fucking drug den. Like, I had to keep going.
Is that what you had planned? You and your wife, you're like, I want to stop in Albuquerque and just do a quick, we'll just pop into the different drug dens, do a little tour.
Well, I've lived in Albuquerque a couple times. I love Albuquerque.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, it's a love-hate now. But honestly, it's one of my favorite places.
You're not the first person that I know that had their bike stolen in New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's an epidemic.
Honestly, it happens a lot there. And cars too. But I've lived there a couple times. And so I knew some people and was like, yo, my bike got stolen. I put the feelers out. I was the one who went and got that footage. I don't know if anyone remembers back in the day, but I actually went to
them actually boosting it. Yeah.
Yeah. I went and got footage of someone stealing it. Like, it wasn't cops like going and, I found it was me.
Hard-nosed detective work, those Albuquerque fucking PD. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Sometimes you hear these stories on those murder shows, and the cops went all the way to Puerto Rico to find the murderer. And you're like, wait, they can't just go down the street and find my fucking bike, but they can go to Puerto Rico to find a murderer.
Useless, dude. And I was actually just telling Dan that episode that me and Lex did, I cut out 45 minutes of me and Lex just trashing cops. Drunk, just talking shit, dude. I was like, nobody wants to hear this. Maybe I'll release it for some bonus content if you want to listen to me rant. But they're fucking worthless, dude.
100% agree.
You see those fucking shows, they're like, oh yeah, we got to go to Puerto Rico to find a suspect. It's like, or are you just getting a fucking vacation to Puerto Rico?
Dude.
Yeah.
It's so fucking, it's shady. And I get it. They're probably fucking overwhelmed because whatever, but dude, just do your job. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Or preferably don't. Just leave everybody the fuck alone.
Or preferably fucking quit.
Do something else. Become a fireman.
Yeah, exactly.
So you did have a bike in between. You were still Shovel Sam for a period of time, and you bought a bike off of a I don't know, a famous builder or an up and coming builder.
I would say famous builder.
Famous, yeah.
So that was something. Yeah. So I went. This was a rebound bike for sure. I went from my 79 beautiful, perfect shovel to this 71. It still had a lot of good, but it was a little bit more rough. Tattoo artist owned it, but I went and met Ben Jeff, who I think is famous in the
community.
scene.
Yeah.
He's is super
really
solid,
talented,
dude.
super talented.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
And always answers the phone when I have a question or needed something in the Midwest. Like that's a funny story. So I didn't have a trailer. I didn't have nothing. I drove up there with my wife and was like, yeah, I'm going to buy this bike and then ride it back to Kentucky, which was only 5 hours. I was like, it should be fine for that, right? He was like, yeah. Well, I made it to Indianapolis traffic and fucking blew the clutch out.
Oh yeah, because this was your first jockey shift, wasn't it?
And also my first jockey shift, and it was not an easy jockey shift. It was kind of a wild foot up in the air, nonsense jockey shift, which I rode that thing all the way through Mexico too. Like that, and it was wild, but yeah, it was a wild situation. But yeah, the throwout bearing actually went, not the clutch.
Oh no shit. Okay.
And so I went out and
That's pretty common.
yeah, in the middle of the night, fucking Indianapolis. But there's another like pretty like famous dude there, He-Man, Daniel He-Man.
Yeah.
He came pick me up on the side of the road.
That's
and
sick.
Oh no shit.
so
We seen their bikes at Indian Larry last year. They two featured in the showroom.
Okay.
Unbelievable top-notch bike.
yeah, he's real clean builder. I think he does more of that like newer, he builds his own frames kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
like when I was at his shop, he had like a brand new like 2023 Chief in like a hardtail frame.
No shit.
Yeah, so he picked me up and fixed my bike up.
How'd you get a hold of him?
Dude, that was the thing. I called Ben Jeff and was like,
Oh.
dude, I don't,
Do you know anybody in the
I'm
area?
trapped. Yeah, like, and he's like, let me make a call. And this dude just came and picked me up.
That's fucking sick.
And
That's good people's.
dude, and like, I feel like this is just going to be like me talking about fucking breaking down a lot. Because like running out of gas and breaking down is like part of choppers. But dude, so back to another breakdown story. I fucking meet Connor for the first time in LA with my first bike, the Shovelhead. And you know, that bike broke down on the first deadbeat when I met you guys, and Dan gave me a ride home. And we put my bike in the back of his truck.
What was it? I forget
Well,
what went on that thing.
It was my clutch cable
That's
snap.
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it
So-
broke on the way down there because I remember you were all squirrely and where everybody was like, "This is first time he's ridden a bike."
Yeah, so it broke like getting into that town.
Oh, that's right.
And I was just like trying to make it. And then, of course, there's all this like shit, like sand at fucking Fiddlehead. And it's like, cool. I can't really like hold in the clutch. This just like has to go.
Mm.
And so it was like a fucking mess. But that same fucking thing happened to me in West Hollywood. And I was down there to get like fingerprints for a new nursing license or some shit. And I called like, I don't know that many LA guys, but I called a lot of them. And I was only like a couple blocks from power plant. Called there. They weren't even open yet. So I was like, fuck, man, I don't even know what to do. Called Connor, and like seconds happen and a guy shows up in an old fucking Ford with a Confederate flag painted on the roof. And this is the first time I ever met this dude, Alex. And Alex is like one of Connor's good friends, and he rides old Harleys, old Indians and shit. And not even knowing me, not knowing anything, was, I'm here to save you, man.
That's cool.
Loaded my bike up in this fucking old ass truck. Drove me onto a job. He's a cannonball guy. I don't know if you guys know cannonball guys, but they're just like anything to be on the road. Anything. We will replace it. We'll fix it. We can fix it out of anything. And I was like, no. Let's just bring my bike home. I'll order a clutch cable.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, we're going to get this GSXR cable, and we'll cut down the ferrule, and we'll do this, and we'll connect it to you. And I was like, no. And then he was like, well, let's just go up to fucking Flanders. Go up to Flanders. And that's like all the fucking way on the other side. It's in like Pasadena or some shit, like on the other side of LA from where I live. We go over there. They make me a brand new fucking cable.
Shit.
And that thing was like beautiful and thick. And we put it on in the parking lot. My bike started up. And I was like, thanks, buddy. And I fucking drove off. I got 2 blocks from home and ran out of gas.
Oh, fuck. I think I remember you texting me about that.
Dude, it was like
God.
such like a fucking like
Kicking
wild story.
kicking
but
the balls.
Nothing like pushing your bike. It's the best.
Yeah.
Remember you calling me there. I think you were on the side of the road. Oh shit. Muted. I keep on doing that. These mics, all you gotta do is touch this little light just like a little bit. Fucking muted.
So fancy.
But Dan's Johnny on the spot with that shit. He's like,
It's the tism.
he's got the situational awareness. I just finished the episode like, but yeah, I remember you fucking calling me. I think you were broke down at that time, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm waiting for this guy." You're like, "Oh, I gotta go." Oh my god, he's got a Confederate flag on his roof. And it was a long day too. I think he called me like 6 hours later, and you're like, "We went all the way up to fucking blah blah blah." And fucking, it was like a long trip.
It was, but that's like the best thing about LA, man. Having a motorcycle is a cheat code. Like normally it would have taken me like 4 hours by car to get home, and it took me like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get the lane split out there.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I could get used to that. We did some in Brooklyn this year, me, Alex, and Joel. Like, it's different. Like, around here, sometimes there's like 3 rows. And I'm just going to belly up to the red light. Like, that's not lane splitting. We were in Brooklyn, and we were just trying to get to where we were going, and we were like full-blown lane splitting. It's like, I was always in the back. I like to ride in the back. I was always in the back, and it's like, eventually, oh shit, you good?
I'm all right, sir. Sorry about that.
Jesus, you take a minute?
Yeah.
It scared the hell out of me, dude.
What you got in that cup, bro?
A little whiskey, bro.
Do you?
Yeah, I was trying to get into it for the podcast.
Isn't it
bro.
like fucking noon where you are?
Dude, it 100% is not whiskey o'clock, but I figured for the podcast, I'd get a little tuned up and have some fun, man.
I appreciate that. I really do. I'm getting a little tuned up myself. I've been drinking for the last 3 hours.
I know. I saw you drinking a Modelo, and I was like, dude, he's always talking about drinking. I was like, I'm gonna drink a little whiskey. And
let me see that cup. That thing looks filthy. Is that coffee stains, or is that just like a pattern?
No, it's like a probably some kind of Target pattern.
Okay.
So part of my life, part of my life is just always living in Airbnbs and fucking short-term housing. So I just always use like this room. I don't know. You can't really, it's all fucking white out, but there's like I don't know, some kind of painting of a crane on the wall, like a bird.
You didn't put that there, bro?
Oh yeah, because you're not living in your own. You're never in your own house. You live in other people's houses.
Yeah, I like always live in Airbnbs and move around. So you always get like there's no like rocks glass here for me to even like drink whiskey responsibly. So I just put it in a coffee cup. And
have you ever like Airbnb and got like a dope ass place that had like a fucking like a sick setup, like a jacuzzi and a fucking bar and shit? Or are they all kind of the same? Just whitewashed fucking.
So I have lived a couple cool places. Like I lived downtown San Jose and downtown Chicago. Both were like gorgeous spots. My downtown San Jose had a pool, had a jacuzzi, had all the amenities.
Like your own pool?
Well, it wasn't. It was for the building.
It was for the building.
I lived I lived in a high rise, you know. But
yeah, that would be fucking insane. Having your own house with a pool, like in-ground pool.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a pool. But you know what? Like last year, I had never had a grill.
Really?
And dude, I had a fucking grill at my spot in Arizona. Dude, grilling is so much fucking fun.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
I get it. I see why people, dude, fucking grilling, bro.
Hell yeah.
But that's not something people put in their like Airbnbs because they don't want their houses burned down.
Yeah. They're like, you can't use the grill. We have one, but you're not allowed to use it.
I've seen that. Yeah. I think that happened at the last one. We can't use this and this.
No fire allowed.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. How long are you in fucking the sack for? How long's your bid?
My God, my bid ends in fucking end of December.
End of December. Do you already have something lined up?
I don't have anything lined up. Honestly, I would like to hang out here a little bit longer. It's like a pretty chill job. I got good patience, like not too bad. Dude, I was in Illinois before here. It was fucking rough, man.
What part of Illinois?
Springfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
what kind of rough? What's the roughness? What's like?
Well, like out here in Sacramento, I have a maximum of 4 patients, but usually I'll have like 3, and like they're a little bit sicker, but not like too terrible. In Illinois, I'd have 7, and they did not give a fuck. They were, you know, they're all like shitting themselves and like dying, and I'm like running room to room. Yeah, like I don't know. Dude,
fucking
it was
dying and shitting themselves.
Yeah.
Some patience,
well,
you know.
Well, that's not the like, bad part. The bad part is I have 7 of them.
Yeah.
You know, like I like physically like managed. Sorry, your grandfather had to sit in his shit, but I have 6 other grandfathers sitting in their shit too. Like, sorry, man. Like hospitals just don't give a fuck in Illinois.
Dude, I can't wait until you're working at the hospital I'm in. I'm going to get so hard, dude.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna save it up, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking clean.
They're gonna be giving
you
me
up.
You're gonna be like, this guy hasn't shit in like 3 days, and I'll be like shaking and sweating. I'm saving it for Sam. He doesn't come on till Wednesday.
I got sepsis from holding it so long. Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Dude, that's rough work though, dude. Being a fucking nurse.
I couldn't imagine. Couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. I get fucking grossed out, dude. If I see someone like, if there's like, even dog shit grosses me out, dude. I'm like, bleh.
Dude, it's pretty wild, but dude, I have just such a fun fucking life. You know, like if I had this shitty job and my life sucked, I'd be like, not a chance. But it lets me like go like I met you guys because of it. You know, like
yeah.
Like how crazy is my job?
It's killer
like,
for sure.
Like it's disgusting and repulsive, but also I've gotten to do like really cool things. Yeah. Like honestly, that first time I went to Deadbeat, I didn't even know it was happening. Like they were just like Nick was just like, dude, you're going to Deadbeat, right? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna go buy some camping gear at fucking Walmart.
Media, so you don't know what the fuck. And you didn't buy camping gear; you bought a tarp.
Yeah,
that's not camping gear.
I wasn't trying to spend a lot of money, dude. Like, I didn't know what. Like, I'm not a camper, man. Like, you know that from the second year Deadbeat too. I was just like giving all these fucking unsolicited tips about camping.
Did you have a tent the second year, at least, or a hammock?
I had a hammock.
Yeah, you went hammock.
Dude, and that's so another fun fucking story. EDR. Went to EDR, man. Fucking
nuts.
Highly recommend that shit.
Tell us about it.
Well, so I'm not a fucking camper. And I showed up down at Connor's place, and we were all going to ride together. I rode with him and his buddy Steve, who does paint as well. Do you follow Steve? I think he's like Lightning Strike or something.
I think so. I think I've seen Connor post him before and follow.
Yeah, he does.
I don't have Instagram.
Yeah. Dude, he's a solid dude, but we all rode down to EDR, but I show up to Connor's, and kind of like I show up to Deadbeat, kind of like I show up to anything, like I don't have a lot of shit. Like I have the clothes I'm wearing. That's good enough for a weekend, right?
Yeah.
Some tools, maybe a couple parts. And Connor was like, "You need to bring a sleeping bag." And I was like, "Nah, it's fine. It's Mexico." He's like, "Here is he like literally gave me a sleeping bag. I was like, "Put this on your bike." Like, damn it. So like I put that on like on my sissy bar, and
you learn nothing about camping.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude.
And I the first night I actually well, like Connor actually brought like a big tent. So I slept in the tent with him the first night.
Is that where Spearmint came from?
I wasn't the original spearminter, but we did talk about spearminting.
I don't even get it, dude. Oh,
Okay,
experimenting?
Yeah. They call it spearminting.
Yeah,
right?
I think
it's
it's
experimenting like, two dudes in a tent.
I think some gay guy was hitting on John Luke or Connor or something in San Diego.
Probably John Luke.
And he was asking if he wanted a spearmint. And that's where all that nonsense came from.
Okay. Now I'm in on the joke that's 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly really fucking old. But dude, but the next night, John Luke actually got like somebody's hotel room or something for free. I can't remember. You guys will have to ask him about that story, but he got a hotel room and it had 2 beds, and he was like, "Anyone want to stay with me?" I was like, "Yes." I don't want to fucking sleep on the ground in this fucking sleeping bag. And so I slept in a hotel and had like a nice hot shower and shit. Yeah. Dude, hotels? Those are the answer.
Hotels are nice.
I've slept on the ground enough.
Yeah.
If I can get a hotel, I'm gonna get it. But I mean, I'll sleep on the ground. But
getting old too, dude. I slept in my
bed.
I slept in my bed last night, and I woke up, and dude, all day long, I've just like pulled a muscle in my neck. I'm in constant pain. I slept in my own bed too.
Need something. Struggles of getting older.
Dude, we're all getting old, but I've never been like a great camper. Dude, camping, man. Like,
which is weird because you're from the UP, aren't you?
Dude, my life is camping.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah.
But aren't you supposed to be hardy folks that go out and kill deer and shit?
Dude, I am a hardy folk, but dude, I feel like getting like going from like living in your cabin and chopping wood and killing deer, and then going to like hiking and like buying things to like live in a tent, like that's just like kind of making fun of my life.
Cultural appropriation.
You know? That's cultural appropriation for the Upers.
Oh my god. Now you know how Canadians feel.
Dude, honestly, I feel like the UP where I'm from often gets left off the map, or like is part of Canada in maps when like somebody shows a picture of the United States on.
Yeah, if you live in the UP, and I speak on behalf of all Americans, you are a Canadian. You have Canadian citizenship.
Yeah, I wish, man.
Yeah. Well, anybody from southern New Hampshire says that I'm a Canadian. I live slightly west of the capital of New Hampshire.
Yeah, you're really central New Hampshire.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that far out there, but they're like, you know, if you're like if you're 20 minutes outside of Concord, you're Canadian.
Yeah.
Dude, that day I drove out to your house, dude, that felt like we were riding forever. Like just in the middle of the woods, and you're like, maybe this dude's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
You like turn off on side roads. You're going down like a dusty dirt road.
That's where I live.
Oh yeah,
But it all turned
I was
out
riding-
okay.
and I was riding your bike with the rabbit ears. That was fun, man.
Oh yeah, I had the
Because we traded bikes.
yeah, we traded
After-
bikes. Yeah, the sporty. I took it was we went out for a couple of drinks down at the old Water in the Hole.
Yeah.
And then we swapped bikes, and yeah, I had a gnarly setup at that point. I had like I had the 6 bends.
Yeah,
Oh.
those were so nice.
Yeah,
But your seat was like sitting on a fender.
yeah, it was the worst seat, the chopper seat ever. I got it. That was the only one I ever got professionally upholstered. It took 6
Jesus.
months. I went there, dude, I went there in January, and they're like, yeah, we'll probably get around to this in April. And then I ended up getting it in like June.
Fuck.
Yeah. And it fucking, as soon as you sat on it, it just bottomed out right on the fender, dude. So after like 10 minutes on that thing, my dick would fall asleep.
Ugh.
Dude.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. Like
Yeah.
my fucking dick fell asleep. And it like looked like a cool chopper
It looked
seat,
good.
but
It looked great.
you sat down and you felt the fender.
Yeah, it just
and
fucking
I think
sucked.
you like felt the battery terminals like
Ugh.
Yeah, they were
creeping up your-
They'd shock your nuts. Like hooking your nuts up to fucking battery terminals.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's.
but I hadn't ridden with any like of the tight bars, and that
I
was
miss those.
that was
bars.
fun.
Those were sick.
They're so comfortable.
Yeah.
So
They were
fun. It's just-
riserless too. The riserless 6 bends, zombie performance. The super narrow ones too.
Yeah, those
yeah.
mega narrow.
It was like playing a video game riding to Rhino's house. Like-
Yeah. But it was funny because we were riding all day because I went out and met you out in Manch. Then we rode back out this way. And yeah, my dick and balls fell asleep. My asshole couldn't feel anything below the waist. I was like a paraplegic. But then I hopped on your on your fucking shovel head and I was like,
Yeah,
It
man.
was fucking comfy, dude.
Dude, that thing was so I rode that thing all over, man. Like I did a job in Chicago and I would ride it home to Michigan and it would like be an 8-hour trip, but
Oh yeah.
ride all the way through Wisconsin. It was
Oh yeah, you had the dual disc setup, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are talking about that dual Danny's, you're doing that dual disc.
Yeah,
That's-
boy.
The only difference
Yeah.
was neither of the discs, neither of the calipers worked on Sam's.
Yeah.
So he came to
Yeah.
my house, and I was like, "Dude, let's bleed these motherfuckers, dude." Because you pull, you
Yeah.
pull it, it would just bottom out, and nothing would happen.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, they were a suggestion. Easy. They look cool, man.
But then we bled them a little bit, and then you had just a whisper of a break on the front.
Yeah, yeah. And
But that front end was
Honestly,
sick.
that-
I'm totally the wide glide dual disc is the move.
Yeah.
That fucking
dude,
looks tough.
so fucking tough. It's
It's functional.
I
too.
love
Use them
dude.
Yeah.
if you fill them up with brake fluid.
Right. Mine will actually function.
Dude.
I'm excited.
They
man.
didn't need to function at all, man. It was fine. I rode all over with them at half mast and they did great.
At half mast. I don't think bottoming out is half mast. I think that's
a
little less.
It was
It's the worst of both worlds. You have dual discs, so they don't look as cool, and they don't work, so you don't even get the
oh
functionality
my
of braking.
god. Dual disc looks so fucking tough, man.
It does look tough.
Like a-
though. I love that look.
Like a bulldog up front, just like fucking
looks
How
mean.
many over was that front end too?
6 over, I
It was?
believe.
Yeah, that's what this one is.
I can
Maybe
Let
I
me
have
look.
your front end.
Got parted out.
dude, there's
Yeah.
Shipped it
there's
up
so
north.
many wide glides.
That'd be fun.
Oh, dude, your fucking
Like-
bike got chopped into 1,000 pieces like 20 minutes
Yeah.
after you woke up.
And repaint it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
definitely yeah.
So what on the pan? You got to figure out tank mounts for the tank I painted, right?
Yeah. So I've got a panhead now, and it is so fucking awesome, man. Highly recommend anyone out there thinking about the living the pan life to get into it, because dude, it's just that progression, man. Like, it feels so good.
I remember you talking about like, you're like, I want older. You know, you're like, after the shovel head, you're like, what should I get? I'm like, get an Evo. And you're like, no, dude, I want something older.
Like, no. I know, and I almost fucking bought a Sportster after the shovel head. Dude, I was hurting. I was just like, needed a bike.
Sure.
I was so wounded. I was broken. I like needed something, and I can't remember. A fucking Sportster came up, and I was like, oh, maybe that's the answer.
Maybe that'll fix me.
And it was
better fix me,
dude. Even well, even that gold shovel head that I bought after that didn't fix it.
It didn't fill the void.
Yeah, it was 8 years older than my first bike, but it just like honestly felt shitty. You know, like it wasn't mine. It ran good. It got me everywhere I wanted to go. Broke down a bunch of times, but that's part of the fun of choppers, you know. And yeah, I got to meet a lot of cool people working on that bike. But now I got the panhead, and
all is right in the world.
All is right. Dan, you actually painted me this tank because on my original shovel head, I had a hole in the tank.
Oh yeah, that.
And I had fixed it with JB Weld. I actually brought it to a welding shop, had it fixed, and that broke. And then actually I met a guy through the podcast. Oh no. That sucks. What's his name?
Len.
No. Bruce. Shit. I feel like Richard. Shit. Some guy out in Costa Mesa. I think his Instagram was like Harleys and handrails or some shit.
Oh, okay. That sounds
and
familiar.
He welded my shit up so perfect. And it didn't leak after that. And obviously my bike got stolen after that. But it also had weld on the tank. So you could, again, if the tank ever comes up, you're going to be able to see it.
Yep.
But didn't charge me a thing, was like a Lowlife homie, like, and fixed it up, and we put it back on my bike in his garage and filled it up with gas, and I rode home like
sick.
Yeah. Like a real guy. Like,
what do you have to do to fucking get that prep a tank for welding? Like with
water or Brave, dump it all out, let it sit for a little while, and then take a lighter and
off. Poof. Dude, I saw some dude. I want to say he was welding a tank. Fucking exploded, dude.
That shit's hell out of me.
Like it exploded in a couple of different places. Ugh. I was like, what the?
Bad news.
I'd be scared of shit, dude.
So honestly, he like put a bunch of gas in the tank, like the fucking welding gas, while he was welding.
Oh, okay.
So he was like pushing out. I believe we washed it out too and stuff, but he had a bunch of welding gas that he was like sending through so it wouldn't react with the.
Gotcha.
Oh, is that how you do it? You just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like sent argon, or was it TIG welded?
Yeah, it was TIG welded.
So you just pump it full of argon and it makes, I mean, that's inert, but it must push all the other the gas fumes out or some shit.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, he like had a whole setup. He had like things connected to the bungs, and like it was. I wish I knew more about welding. I should have been paying attention, but he was just fucking sending it.
Start with MIG, man.
Start with TIG. This is the only reason the show is still going to work, is we got a MIG guy over here and we got a TIG guy over here.
Learning TIG.
I would love to learn to weld. That's definitely on my list of things I should probably know how to do.
I think it's the most important skill set for building for life.
My biggest question is, you have to weld on 220, or can you weld on 120?
I weld on 110 with my little Eastwood 90.
110.
110.
Yep.
Oh, okay. See, that's like my thing because I live in Airbnbs. Like I don't have.
If you're doing like a frame with slugs, you probably want to do.
Yeah. So here's the
everything
thing.
else is.
Yeah.
At most of these places that you're staying, do they have laundry?
Yeah, I usually like a laundry.
If they have laundry, you can get really, really long extension cords. You can plug into the 240. I'm serious. I mean, I know plenty of people that use either the oven or the dryer.
Okay.
240.
All right.
And
I don't hate
they
that.
come back and they're like, I might charge you a cleaning charge because there's fucking welding rod dripped all over my fucking shack.
Well, yeah, get the extension cord so you're not doing it in.
That's a good point
laundry.
though, because everybody has fucking laundry and they sell the converters,
right?
Which they have for like RVs and shit, where it's just like a little pigtail goes into one way and it has a different in out the other way.
Right. Yeah.
That's a hot tip.
Hot tip.
So if you want to fucking hardtail your shit in your laundry room.
Yeah.
But dude, most of the welding I do, and I have 220 in the garage, but and just convenient.
Yeah, I do 110 for all of the MIG.
Yeah.
And the TIG setup that I'm borrowing right now is also one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, easy peasy. That Eastwood welder's like, I think it's like $190. Get a little bottle, you're in the money, dude.
Yeah, TIG's a little bit more expensive to get into, but I would recommend it for the stainless aspect alone.
That's the only reason why I'm learning TIG.
Is the stainless, because you make a headlight mount, you make foot controls, you want to make anything, you're going to want to make it out of stainless. You're not going to want to make it out of mild. For sure. You're not going to want to powder coat it. You're not going to, stainless is the way to go.
Yeah. That's why I want it.
Well, and honest, so that segues into another thing, dude. Rhino, can I just say I appreciate you so much? I reached out to you the other week about polishing stainless.
Oh yeah.
And I reached out to a couple people. Was like, hey, what do you know about this? What do you know about that? And you literally like gave me like, just fucking do this. It's fine. And you like gave me the steps, and like I was like, fuck yeah, I can get that done.
I just give it to you raw, baby.
Give it to me raw.
No sugar coating it.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
Did you end up doing it?
No, I haven't bought the stuff yet.
Wait, what did I tell you? Did I tell you some dumb mystic shit? Because you texted me too.
I think you did give me some miskits shits.
What proof is that whiskey, bro?
Dude, by the way, this whiskey's super like wild. I got the cast strength fucking Redland Empire shit. Like,
oh fuck.
It's like some California, dude, some California fucking whiskey. It's real good if anyone's trying to
Man, I haven't had.
Oh no, Dan, you gave me a good one. Honestly, you gave me the sandpaper shits and
sandpaper.
Oh yeah, and then I kept asking you about.
I'm stealing that. You gave me the sandpaper shits. We got to clip that.
Yeah. And you.
Is that a medical condition?
Bro, you'd be surprised, man.
You heard it here first.
Oh yeah, sorry. Prognosis is positive for the sandpaper shits. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Did you get this from Dan too?
Yeah, Dan gave it to me. Actually,
oh shit, it's contagious.
After a weekend at Dan's, that happens.
You have slept over at my house.
No, I haven't. Have I?
I thought you did. I thought you crashed at the house once.
I might have.
I don't remember. I feel like you did.
I probably did.
Sorry about your sandpaper shits.
Yeah, it's all right. I got through it. Oh man. Well, yeah, man. Since the podcast, I've been all over the country. I've like met all sorts of like low life people. And
when was the last time you were on? Was it after Deadbeat? That first
Yeah,
one?
it was after Deadbeat the first time, and like literally like at that point, just like again, just like a fucking dude that rides choppers to work. I'm a nurse. There's not that many like it's not a huge chopper community in nursing.
Yeah, that first Deadbeat when we met. So you're actually in the intro.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Remember when I broke down on the way out?
Literally on the way out
Yeah.
of the campground.
And then
I do.
everybody was like, I got shit to do and I want to go home. And I was like, oh, why don't you guys help me with my piece of shit bike that's broke down? And we had that. That was a fun day, though. It turned out to be a really fun
Yeah,
day.
That
fun.
was
Yeah.
an excellent,
Yeah.
honestly.
Dan sacrificed his regulator on the Gypsy Witch that he just finished.
Fucking hero.
That was in the back of a truck because it was broken.
Yeah, but you cut it out.
Next
and
to
we
my
wired it
bike
up,
that was in the back of your truck. Too.
and that did get us. It got us a little bit further, and then but then the charging system was fucked. But it didn't turn out to be the regulator issue, anyways.
Right. Yeah.
It was
But
just
that
a
we
fucking.
just put a band-aid.
It was just
Yeah.
a fuse. I had a pot breaker
Yeah.
on that bike, and it got smashed just from going down the fucking dirt road.
But not for nothing. If that hadn't happened,
Yeah,
we did the roadside CeeLo on that trip.
yeah.
We did the whole AAA, and then you had to ride on the back of Kevin's
Yeah.
bike for the remainder of
Dude,
the
Yeah,
trip.
right.
You ride,
I have
bitch.
lots of videos of that shit.
Yeah, dude. I have one of my favorite pictures in my phone is right as we were leaving that restaurant that we stopped at, the little
Yeah.
Irish bar there. It's him, and he's like sitting up, like got his helmet on, like I'm ready to go for a ride. It was so fucking funny, dude. Oh,
Poking
man.
right in Kevin's back.
100%.
Dude, that
Yeah, I
was
was
so
scared shitless too because he fucking shreds, dude.
Kevin knows what the fuck
He like
he's doing.
leans, dude, and he's not
Dude.
used to having like a 300-pound fat bitch on the back.
on his clapped out
Oh.
time.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, dude,
That was
you're in the intro
hilarious.
to the show. Do you listen to it or do you watch it?
I listen, dude.
Because
And-
if you said that you didn't listen anymore, I was just gonna cut off the feed.
Oh, dude, no, I listen like every week. And like most of the time I'll listen on Friday. And dude, it's one of those weird things though, especially now that I like know you guys. It's like, oh, I need to text Dan about what he said about the thing, and then I'm like, maybe he doesn't want a fucking response to like whatever he's talking about, but I want to be like, yeah, yo, man, what about that wide glide? I love that idea.
I love getting feed.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like when I
Yeah.
drop something on a Friday and people are like, even if they're like just telling you like, oh hey, you
That's-
mixed up 1/2 inch and 3/8 inch, you know, like
Yeah.
at least I know people are listening.
right.
When I drop a show on Friday and nobody says anything, I'm like, is anybody even listening?
Yeah, for sure. No, I like getting
Yeah.
the feedback. It's cool. And so far, it's all been
Yeah.
positive. So if anybody out there has a problem with me, you're a fucking coward because you haven't said anything.
I do. I think
Well, fuck you,
it's
Dan.
I think it's definitely been well received.
Yeah, thank you everybody for the messages. Appreciate it. Definitely keeps me motivated. I said once a month.
I know. I was just gonna say
You're
he
up
says
and-
once a month.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
he's been here like every week, except for when me and Lex. But I did hang out with you that day.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Yeah.
still corroborated that day.
Yeah.
And if you wouldn't have been on this podcast, Dan, you would have been dead to me.
Well, this week I
Dead.
You
I
mean
thought
this episode, right?
this
Yeah.
this episode.
I meant this specific
Yeah.
episode with
Dan
me
was
on
like
it.
Dan was like, this is not a good week, bud. And I was like, all right, well, I'll hit up fucking Sam and we'll shoot the shit. And then I texted Sam and I was like, yeah, it's just gonna be me and you. And he's like, what about Dan?
Well,
And then I texted Dan. Dan's like, well, I want to talk to Sam too.
yeah, I
That's
went.
fucking right.
And
Man.
here we fucking are.
Shout out to my wonderful, amazing wife. I literally, dude, I sat down when I saw her after I was talking to both of you guys via text yesterday. So listen, I know I said once a month. Rhino's doing an interview with Sam this week, and they're thinking like Monday, Tuesday. She immediately pulled her phone. She's like, Monday works.
Nice.
Dude,
Thank you,
sick.
Kayla.
And she actually just
yeah.
texted me, Sam, and said hi to you.
Dude, yeah. Tell her I said hi too. Your wife's legit, man. She's always out there playing fucking Hammerschlagen and
Yeah, dude.
fucking. She's a real one.
Absolutely.
I've still
Ride or
yet to
die.
play Hammerschlagen.
Stump.
What are you talking about? Oh,
You
Stump.
haven't played Stump?
Never.
Dude.
Never in my life.
You didn't go
Stop.
to a single one of my bike nights. Oh yeah, you did.
No,
You just never partook.
I probably never partook.
Huh. We'll have to
Dude.
rectify that. I have a stump sitting in my house right now. We'll do a shindig soon.
Yeah, we got it. We should do that.
Like a stump
Wait,
competition.
you mean you don't have a stump at your house, Ryan? Like,
Yeah,
we could make one?
I get you a stump in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
dog. I got like 3 chainsaws and plenty of trees.
where?
Pick the tree type. You want an ash? You want an elm? You want hardwood, softwood?
Hardwood, yeah. Hardwood's great for stump.
Yeah, we actually
Dude.
we should.
Oh yeah, stump.
we should. I still want to do like the fucking Chopsgiving type thing.
For sure, yeah. We should do something.
That's at the end of this month. So if we can cobble something together, like a potluck, I'll chop down a tree. Do like a garage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, those were.
You're invited
those
if
were
you
some fun
can
times,
afford
man.
the plane ticket out here, bud.
All right. Does Manchester have an airport?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Manchester International Airport, okay?
it's wicked sad.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
It's
Greece
yeah.
lives over by that airport.
Yep.
I mean, sorry to blow up Greece, but having to drive around the
Well,
airport kind
yeah,
of sucks. I forgot about that.
It's a really sad airport, dude. It used to be like pretty dope. I traveled a lot. I travel a lot for work, and I don't even. I go to Boston.
I go to Boston because it's always cheaper to fly.
It's cheaper, and you get like more direct flights.
Yeah.
We fly to Manchester, which I used to do. Dude, they like we go to New York. I have to like they put you on a prop plane.
Mm.
With
Welcome
like
packet.
with like 50 with propellers on the wings and
Yeah.
shit, and I'm like,
The little puddle jumpers. I love those
Yeah,
things,
I
honestly.
fucking hate that shit, dude. And then the
Dude.
fucking airport closes at like 5 p.m., dude.
Yeah.
Like my flight was delayed, and it was like 4:45, and they literally like turned off the lights. I'm sitting in like the fucking Sam Adams Brewery, and I'm just like the lights are going off, and I look down in the fucking hallway. There's like a janitor pushing a mop, and I'm like, am I in a fucking movie?
Is that Tom Hanks
And that's
movie where
it.
he gets stuck?
Yeah.
Terminal? Is it called Terminal?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I haven't seen it, but it looks good.
Yeah. So Manchester Airport, just avoid.
Yeah.
Just Boston's 45 minutes away, half hour if
You'll
you're in
come.
Manchester.
You come pick me up.
Yeah.
Come pick you up, dude.
Perfect.
Chances are I'm
Thanks,
working
buddy.
in Boston that day, whatever day you come in, and I'll just pick you up in the work truck.
Dude, I've been flying a lot lately, man. But like went to Japan last year, went to Ireland this year, just like a month ago. Dude.
Fuck
Those
you and your
long-ass
fucking
flights.
awesome life, you
Yeah.
cocksucking piece of shit. Oh, you know what it is? No kids.
What? Oh, kid free.
That'll do it.
So just have all this disposable income I don't know what to do with.
Fuck off.
So I just fly to
What the fuck
Japan.
does that even mean?
Just
How dare
so
you.
wild. Just buying pan heads and flying to Japan.
Yeah,
Like,
you fucking piece.
I was gonna
of
say when you were doing your little diatribe there about I highly recommend it getting into the panhead world. Yeah, I fucking bet you do.
Must
You got
be
fucking-
nice.
Yeah, you got $2,000, 200 or 20 grand, whatever, fucking laying around so I can get in that game.
just sell your
Shit.
kids. It's fine.
This Ben Jeff bike wasn't good enough
Yeah.
for me. I might partake in a panhead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me see when you drink your
Dude.
whiskey. Is your pinky up?
dude, my whiskey's gone. I might need to go get some more. Dude, this is.
Redwood
Uh,
Empire. Damn.
Oh, Black Label shit.
dude,
I don't know if
it's my
you-
birthday. It's my birthday this week. I decided to spend a
it?
little bit.
Did you know
Yeah,
that?
man.
What?
It's his birthday this week.
Yeah, Thursday. I told you.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right. Oh, and then you told me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because
I'm a
Kayla's is
little
on
high.
Friday.
Yeah, I was like, when's
Yeah.
her
Yeah,
birthday?
Yeah, that's right.
I was hoping there was
Kayla's
like
is
a
on
connection.
Friday. Mine's on Thursday.
November
So I
babies.
spent a well. You know what that means, right?
Next year.
Mine and
you're gonna
Kayla's
come up?
parents were thinking the same thing on Valentine's Day.
True.
Oh shit.
Yep. November 7th is the gestational age from Valentine's Day.
Wow.
If you're trying to wonder about some nurse shit.
Oh yeah, that's some medical shit there. Gestation
If you have
period.
any November babies in your life. Specifically November 7th is exactly from February 14th. But
Okay.
yeah.
So after your bid is up out in California,
He's just gonna keep
What do you-
bullying you.
I'm gonna bully you until you come back out east.
Fair enough. I want to.
Come on, you said you had a van. What kind of van you got?
Oh that is honestly a fucking, I don't know what the kids are saying, but like a life hack or some shit. Dude, I have a Mercedes Metris.
I knew you were gonna have some fancy ass shit.
Well, you know, I
I got a
don't have any
1989
kids, come
fucking
on.
G20 Chevy, the fucking
Yeah.
3 on the tree.
Easy. It's a 2022, so I didn't get the new model, like,
Yeah, dude,
But-
life is rough, bro.
man, it's hard. Just driving these
Mercedes.
panheads and fucking
That
get
van's killer.
Mercedes. But yeah, it
That's
honestly
fucking perfect though for that lifestyle. If you're moving around every fucking 6 months or 4 months,
dude, it's like fucking, I don't know, it's magic because the van's not very big. It's like kind of like the classic cargo van size, so I can fit in like every parking garage, like all that. Because like I work at hospitals, they all have parking garages and shit. Like I can't be driving around a big ass Sprinter. I don't know, like I measured how tall my bike is and then how big the door is, and it's like 2 inches taller. My bike is 2 inches taller than the door, but it like magically fits in.
geometry, dude.
Yeah.
Like it just
Oh,
like goes
and-
up and in.
Yeah, and I bought a wheel chock from Condor. I don't know if you've heard that company,
No.
but they are in Illinois, and I was in Illinois, and I was like, "Hey, can I just come pick it up?" And they were like, "Yeah, come to the factory." And I went down, and they gave me a full factory tour when I bought the wheel chock and
That's
shit.
awesome.
Dude, it was sick.
Dude, what the fuck?
And- Yeah, like
We don't
like they
get
had
a
all
lot
these
of
people like
visitors.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like literally this like welding shop that they're just like putting these wheel chocks together all day long. Like they're like, "Hey, come on in the back, come check out this shit."
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah,
Hey, Sammy.
dude. Yeah, so it's a perfect, and it's honestly that like after I got my bike stolen on the U-Haul, I was just like, "There's not a good way to lock up a U-Haul trailer."
Oh, that's
So-
right, dude. Now you can just pop it in the back and fucking lock that shit down.
Yeah, exactly. So I bought a trailer after that, which if anyone's looking for a trailer, I bought a
Wait,
Kendon trailer.
Did they took the trailer when they stole your bike?
They
Didn't
took the
Yeah,
trailer
they took
fucking
everything,
off my
Yeah.
and hooked it up to their car and drove off.
which
with it.
had all sorts of other shit on it.
no,
It was
just
just
had
a
my bike.
bike. Okay.
Just my bike. Yeah, and yeah, thank God that there wasn't like more important shit in there. But yeah, they popped the U-Haul off my car and put it on theirs and drove away. And I was like backed into a spot. Like I didn't make it easy, and they still figured it out.
Yeah,
Um,
fuck them, dude. Now they have
so
to
yeah,
steal
so
the whole van if they want the bike.
Yeah, so I bought a trailer after that, a Kendon, like a foldable one. And so,
Foldable
because,
trailer?
dude, it is sick. If I haven't sent you a picture of that, I will, because like I've had to like tuck it into like spaces in like high-rise building shit and in the backyards of my Airbnbs and stuff. It worked perfect. It was a one bike trailer, and it worked really well for what it was, but it just still was a trailer, you know?
So when you're moving around, You pop the bike in, then you just pack everything else that you own around it. But you travel pretty light.
Dude, I have no belongings. That's another thing, like besides not having kids, I really don't have anything. Like I think I like have 4 shirts.
They're all
No
black.
furniture or anything like that either, right?
No furniture, no, like I don't have any belongings. And the belongings I do have usually I sell. Like oh, I'll show you. So I'm putting on the Dan painted by Dan tank onto my bike. And this,
Whoa.
can you see this?
Yeah.
So that's the tank that was on the Panhead.
That was on
And
the Panhead.
it has like one of those like caps,
Oh, nice.
like a Honda cap. I don't know.
Is that a
But-
sticker or is that painted in?
Painted, hand
Is it?
painted
Oh,
in.
shit.
And I was thinking about hitting up the guy who sold me the pen and be like, hey man, I get it if you want this shit back, because someone thought a lot about that.
Yeah.
But honestly, that thing will probably be for sale whenever I get the new tank. New tank put on.
I'm excited to see that thing on there, man.
Dude, me too. Every time I mock it up, I like it more and more.
That was one of the scariest tanks I've ever painted. And it was only because of the decals. Besides the fact that it's gloss black. Like you would assume that gloss black is the easiest thing to paint because it's probably the most common, especially with motorcycles, but it's not. If you want it to look flat, if you have any imperfections in your bodywork or whatever, like it shows up. There was that, but there was also those decals that are not cheap because you did the JC Loretto ones, right? Those were like aren't those real deal, like really expensive decals?
Yeah. They were, I don't know. How do I do this? Is that real?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the Harley Davidson AMF.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
real deal.
I remember texting Fish like when I was trying to get him lined up and get him square and trying to figure out like how it was sitting on the frame, but not having the frame there. I was stressing that. Those things on there. Thank God it worked.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. It looks super good and I'm stoked. I want this tank like kind of like sits more down. I love that Frisco like up high fucking look,
Yeah.
Actually, we were talking about paint for my tank because shout out Francis Tattoos. He came by with the rest of the Sportster, the gas box frame and all the tins. They're all painted, but you and I got to talking about painting it because they're just straight black. I want to do the Lowlife colors in flames.
Okay.
The lime green flames with the purple edging.
Yep. Yeah, easy enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then this is an interesting thing that I didn't know. I was like, "Oh, do you have any like paperwork this fucking thing?" And he's like, "Oh, you just call gas box and they get you a title for the frame."
An MSO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I don't know what exactly the rules are with that because I tried to do the same thing with Paco with Scythe frame.
Yeah.
Paco frame. Can't get it out.
Can't get an MSO on
I
a Paco
couldn't.
frame. Okay.
I don't know if it was just it was too old or whatever. It's a weird Paco frame. Orton.
Because gas box is out of Ohio.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get an MSO and then that's like
That's your VIN or yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get this thing fucking rocking? But yeah, I haven't had to do any of that shit. Usually, like New Hampshire's super easy to get fucking shit done. You just like, dude, I don't even ask for a bill of sale. I just forge it after.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just like,
I've had bills of sale that were literally written on a napkin and have brought those to the town clerks or whatever, and they're put it in a manila envelope, like it gets filed.
Yeah,
give a fuck,
dude. I'm
so
in
easy.
Michigan. Like my house is still in Michigan. I still do everything in Michigan, and with the Penhead, I got historic plates, which
oh shit,
I only have to pay registration every 10 years.
10?
10 years, yeah. Every 10 years, I got to pay $35 because it's historic.
That's killer.
Dude.
That's something that I want to get better read up on is like titling. Not just for New Hampshire, but
yeah.
That stuff,
Definitely.
like, I have absolutely no clue how I'm going to do all this shit with the.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where to begin.
Dude, I fucking hate going to, like, town hall. Even if it's, like, straightforward shit, they, like, sometimes they require, like, a fucking utility bill or some fucking shit. I'm like...
You get all the way through it, and then they go, I'm sorry, you have to go across the hall to go pay all your parking tickets first. And then get back in line.
When I did a Shovelhead, I built the whole fucking thing. And then I was finally like, oh, I got to get it registered so I can ride it. And then I was like, oh, I probably should have checked if this thing was fucking hot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because the last thing, they're like,
yeah,
oh,
you bring it down there and they take it.
They got to do a fucking VIN check. And they're like, oh, it's stolen. And I'm like,
yep.
No longer your bike.
Fuck, dude. That is fucked.
Yeah. I know. I need to do that on the Evo before I get
too deep.
Yeah.
But
I'm worried about that because I'm pretty sure it's like an incomplete VIN.
Yeah.
And Fish, shout out to Fish. He hit up a guy he knows at R&R and just said, hey, this is the numbers, but whatever. You know, it's not. It wasn't a. And I knew it wasn't a billet bottom end, but the guy was like at work.
Mm-hmm.
So I still don't know exactly what's going on.
So
but
he,
at least,
he had some info on it.
Yeah, just like more than likely that's what's going on.
Yeah, because we were talking last time about that stamp on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't gotten like a very clear answer on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. We got a picture of it.
It's up. I know that some motherfuckers know what the fuck they're talking about, dude. Listening.
Yeah.
We're in 47 different countries.
Yeah.
Wild. We're in 47. It's 47, yeah. I gotta say, Canada is number one, baby.
Number one? As far as...
After the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. United States is like 85%.
Yeah.
Then it's Canada. Then it's Australia. Shout out to my Bogans. And then it's the UK. You UK kids are slipping, dude.
Mm.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I downloaded the podcast on Friday when I was in Ireland. So if you had an Ireland...
Did you just get back?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Oh, you said on Friday, like you just got back last Friday.
Oh, no. Like the Friday that I was there.
Yeah, so that's our 0.1% in Ireland.
I did it.
Lowlife's traveling around.
Yeah,
dude, there's some countries I don't even know. There was like Antigua and like Barbados or some shit. And I'm like,
Barbados?
I don't know where that is. But shout out to those motherfuckers listening to that motherfucker listening to it
right.
there.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, but dude, Canada took the top spot. USA all the way, baby.
Yeah.
But Canada, 5%.
Nice.
UK, 3%.
Shit, eh?
Slacking, bro.
Slacking.
Got to step up your game, bro. They probably don't like how patriotic I am. Because the Revolutionary War thing.
Because you live in New England?
Yeah, New England.
The oldest part of America.
The better England.
Fucking A, right.
We took England and we made it even better.
Dude, I mean, that's the crazy part. Like, all the names of all the towns and shit there are just, like, in Ireland and in England. Like,
I grew up in Derry,
there's
New
no...
Hampshire.
Yeah, no creativity.
No, fuck no, dude. And then right next door is Londonderry.
Wait.
Hey,
yeah.
I live in Henniker,
That's
New
true.
Hampshire, and it's the only one on Earth. There's not another single town anywhere on Earth named Henniker.
Their fire trucks do say that.
That's our motto. It's when you ride in, it goes
the
Henniker, the only one on Earth. On Earth. We're not sure about the rest of the universe. There could be like a Henniker Mars or some shit, but
like, this town sucks so bad we don't want to repeat it. Henniker.
No, Henniker's nice.
Henniker's really nice.
Is that where we were drinking? Is that Henniker?
That's Hillsborough.
Oh,
Shithole.
I don't even know that I've been to Henniker.
You went
besides
to
your
my
house.
house, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a town?
Not much.
There's a college.
There's a college there,
Yeah.
but it's not like
Is
a big
there?
college.
No, I almost went there.
Did you?
Dude, I left your
Yeah.
house so late too. It was like pitch black. I'm riding down
I had to give you a
riding down
sweater.
your street. Oh yeah, it was cold as shit.
You were like in a t-shirt, and you're like, "Do you have like a sweatshirt?" And I was like, "It was like a triple XL. It wasn't even mine. It was like my older brother's, who's fatter than me."
And it was pitch black, and I'm riding like down all these dirt fucking roads
Yeah.
out to Rhinos. Or,
I
like,
think you went to
back
Greece.
from-
Yeah, I think you went to Greece's after that.
No, I think I went home.
Oh, you just
did-
no,
was-
you went to Greece's.
Yeah. No, because oh wait, did I?
Yeah.
I might have went somewhere, but I ran out of gas on the way.
No way.
And I was on the highway, and I just coasted down into a gas station. It was sick. Like you couldn't ask for it. I didn't push it all.
Nice.
Oh shit, dude.
Ran out of gas and just dude, New Hampshire has some nice gas stations set up along the highway. You can just fly right into them.
Oh yeah, dude. I won't get off unless I see a highway off the highway.
Gas station?
A gas station.
Yeah, same.
highway.
100%.
Well, because sometimes you
Dude.
get off the highway, and it's like, oh yeah, there's like gas, and then you're down these like back roads for like 6 miles, and you're like, what the fuck? I didn't want to like,
See Sunapee.
yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck,
That's-
dude?
I
Yeah.
agree.
So if I don't
Dude,
see
that's
lights,
how
I just keep on
Michigan is
going.
too. Dude, Michigan, they'll mark gas and it'll be like fucking 20 miles away, and you're like, not a chance. You're in some small fucking town.
That should be illegal, dude.
way off.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I really need gas.
Right. And it's like, oh no, it's 12 miles that way.
Yeah, and you're just like in a residential area, like
Dude, that's the nice thing about, I don't know, everywhere I've lived in California, I feel like every gas station, every corner has a gas station. Like, I didn't even really give a shit when I was like down in like Torrance area. It's like right outside LA. I would just ride until I ran out of gas and then push the one block to the gas station because it was fine. Like, I didn't give a shit.
yeah, dude. You don't have a sight gauge or anything on that fucking.
No, I've never done a sight
That's fucking
gauge.
tough.
Never had any.
I am for the first time on the Evo build.
It's
and I'm
helpful.
Really looking forward to
Oh
having
yeah, I
it.
saw that in those pictures.
Yeah.
You sent me though. That was
I've never done one either, so
It's helpful,
yeah. I'd
especially
like to know.
in New Hampshire. Like I've ran out of gas and went knocking on doors, and people don't fucking answer them.
Yeah, no.
Like I think we were doing the Memorial Day ride. I was meeting you at your house, and I was in Henniker, and I ran out of gas, dude. I knocked on like 12 doors. Nobody would, and they were home.
Yeah.
Like the first door I knocked on, I saw the guy like get his dog in the house, and I'm like knocking on the door, and I'm like, why aren't you opening your door?
Yeah.
And the only person that actually gave me gas was this lady that I startled because she didn't know I was there.
Right.
She was like just going outside to like, I don't know, enjoy the sunshine or something. And I was like, hey, you have any gas? And she was like, and at first she was like, no, I don't have any gas. Get away from me.
Yeah.
And then I was walking away, and she was like, oh, he's not going to murder me after all. She's like, I have some really old gas in the shed. And I was like, old gas is better than no gas. And I pumped it in. And just punctuality wise, I was still on time.
You always
Wow.
are.
attaboy.
I just look like such a badass. Nobody would answer it for. But it's sad to me. Because if someone stopped and was like, hey, you guys some gas? Actually, I think I was telling you this not too long ago. I was sitting out on porch, and we're getting these news alerts.
Oh yeah. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
We're getting these news alerts that there was a killer on the loose in like one town over. And from my house, I have a good view. It's like you see all the mountains shit, and there's a fucking helicopter flying around with the light. And they're looking for this
Dude.
escaped convict that murdered someone. And I was sitting on the porch. And this fucking guy, we hear ba-dum, ba-dum, like a flat tire. And this car comes by my driveway and stops. And I was like, oh, dude, there's like a fucking helicopter. There's like notifications that like there's an escaped killer on the loose. And this guy starts coming to my driveway, and I was like, hey, what's up? And he didn't answer me. And I was like, I'm like, what's up? What do you need? You need some help? You know? And he's like, yeah, I think I got a flat tire or something. But he didn't answer me. He was like mad close. So I was like, all right, we'll bring it in the garage. So he brings his car around, and it's like, ba-dum, 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 brings it over to the garage. And I was like, I got tools and shit. And on his waist, dude, packing heat. He got a fucking revolver and shit. I was like, you need a lift?
You need a place to hide for a minute?
Yeah, I was like, are the cops after you?
Yeah. Were you the guy?
Yeah, like, I'll fucking stow you away. What'd you do?
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't, like, against a kid or something.
Yeah.
Like, if you just
Yeah,
killed
for
another man, I'd help you out.
Yeah.
I definitely would hide a stranger. Anyways.
I'll give you 15 minutes. Hide in the shed.
No, but
Yeah. Haven't seen him.
It was a weird thing. He hit a rock. So he was coming around that corner to my house. It's like treacherous, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Dude.
when I pulled out, yeah, you've been down there. It's
Yeah,
like,
your whole fucking street is treacherous, man.
no
like,
no
it's like
guardrails.
third world nation out there.
Yeah.
And then you get to Rhino's house, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, and
I
then
don't know if all low lives know this, but fucking Rhino's house is fucking beautiful, and it's got this crazy fucking view.
on the outside, it's pretty nice. On the inside, total shithole.
Well, that's just because you're there.
Because I'm doing all the work on it.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a construction work. But yeah, anyways, I helped the dude out, and it turned out it was like he hit this fucking rock with his wheel, and it knocked some of the he had like wheel weights or something, and it was making it all fucked up. I guess he had some pretty heavy wheel weights on this fucking thing. Yeah, but it sounded like a flat tire, but he was fine. And he went under and fucking fixed it, and he was off on his way, and he didn't turn out to be the killer. They did find the guy though. Yeah, and it was for killing a kid. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He killed like his fucking stepdaughter or some shit.
Yeah.
That fucking big case, was it?
It was
Sorry, we're
yeah, it was
derailing
pretty it was like a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago. I think he was from Mass or something. But he killed like his stepdaughter.
Sake.
Yeah. But it was just so fucked up that like all that shit happened at the same time. And there's like a helicopter and then this dude that's like not answering me coming to me.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I had good on me.
Yeah, sketchy shit, man. I know what you mean. And I wish I felt the same way, but I'm the guy. I ain't answering. I mean,
Oh, for real?
It would be one thing if there was a dude on a bike outside that walked up and was like kind of dressed. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. You need some help. Cool.
Yeah.
But if it was just like, if it was like some white collar with fucking khakis on or something showing up to my door, I'm not answering. Not a fucking chance.
Yeah, because he's probably the tax man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who you are or what God you serve.
I always go out
fucking
really
door.
strong. Like sometimes the tax guys do come around, and they'll be like, they'll park, they'll start walking down the driveway. I come out heavy, dude. I'm like, what do you want?
I do that.
Dude.
They're like, I'm just here to
When
assess
I
your
was-
property, and I go, yeah, better do it from the road.
Yeah, dude.
When I was young, man, you know what my favorite thing was? Picking up hitchhikers. I
What the fuck?
I loved it. I'd pick them up. Every time. And then now I'm like married and shit. And my wife's like, don't fucking do that. Like,
pick
you're
up
going to
a-
get
yeah,
killed. And I was
I'll
like,
pick
I
up-
haven't got killed. I've picked up so many hitchhikers. Like, they're probably not murderers. I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't get murdered yet.
What's the
so-
chance of there being two serial killers in the same car?
That's right.
Dude,
You can't catch me because I keep moving state to state.
One time I was out in Londonderry or something. Me and my boys just got like went out there. We're young, 17 something. Got some illegal tattoos. We all had the same exact. We're just passing it around. The guy was fuck. And we're in my boy's fucking piece of shit Crown Vic, and it broke down. And the the tow truck driver came and he's like, I got one seat. So me and my buddy were like, oh, fuck it. We'll just hitchhike. Dude, just freshly tatted, like degenerates, probably had UFO pants on, you know, like as it was, you know, like flame hoodies, whatever at the time. We're in like high school. Nobody's picking us up, dude. Nobody's picking us up. And we're like, dude, we gotta get back to Manchester from fucking Londonderry. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just lay on the ground and pretend that I'm having like a medical emergency.
Oh my god.
So, dude, I lay on the ground. My boy's like giving me like fucking chest compressions. He's waving down. First car screeches to a halt. And where he was like, oh, my friend, he's diabetic. He needs his insulin, you know? So we hop in and he had this fucking, he had this like husky dude back, like the big furry husky. And the thing sat just like right on top of me. And he was like, yeah, you know, Fang, like make sure, like the guy was really freaked out. Like he was like, something's not right. Like, am I going to get fucking robbed or whatever? And all the, you know, like we were trying not to laugh and shit, you know? And yeah, he had his fucking dog he was sitting on my lap and we're trying not to laugh and shit. And then he wouldn't even bring us all the way. The Mr. Mike's over on Mammoth Road or whatever.
It's like 3A over there.
Yeah. Auburn, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, out that way. He brought us to there and he was like, I had enough. He's like, you guys gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah, maybe Hookset or something. But yeah, he was just like, he was not buying the fucking story, dude. And I was just covered in dog hair, too. And, of course, I'm wearing all black, just, like, covered in husky hair for this dog, literally sitting on my lap. But then we went to this fucking gas station where, like, there was, like, some younger kids, and they were, like, chewing or whatever, like, some dip. And they were like, yeah, we'll bring you fucking wherever, you know, whatever.
Sick.
But we didn't kill anybody, which is the moral of the story. If you're hitchhiking,
don't murder.
Don't murder people, because you're going to give hitchhikers a bad name. And every once in a while, you're going to need a lift.
That's right.
But also don't pick up hitchhikers because it could kill you.
Not recommend.
Don't do it anymore, Sam. We're concerned for your safety.
In a while, but, dude, let's get back to some fucking motorcycle shit.
No. We're just talking about my childhood now.
Yeah.
Motorcycles.
That's what this show is about, is my
podcast.
childhood.
Bro, low life podcast. Forget about the chops.
Yeah, I'm not even a chopper guy anymore. I just bought a Spider. I financed it.
Shut the fuck up.
If I ever do, though, you guys have to disown me.
Will.
Wait, how do I disown you on this thing?
What button do I now?
Just for saying it. Dude, don't worry, man. I came prepared as shit to talk about all the fun fucking shit. So the Panhead, back to the Panhead, because I'm gonna put the Dan tank on it, but I have done a bunch of stuff to it.
I love that you're calling it the Dan tank.
Yeah, me too.
The Dan tank, yeah. It came with a GBL, SNS GBL, and I think you guys have probably seen like similar carburetors to the big fucking float bowl off the side and shit. They're like
it's like
hang on.
It's not underneath. It's to the side of the carburetor.
How do I do this? Yeah, they hang off so far off the bike, and that's the carburetor the bike came with. And honestly, it was so hard to start. Like, I would be out there kicking, and eventually I'd like
gravity
line
doesn't work that way,
dude.
Who engineered that fucking thing?
But like old timers
off to the side
love those GBLs. Actually,
I think Chopper Bob has one on the gunmetal bike.
So fun fact, I traded Chopper Bob that carburetor for some parts.
Oh no shit. Yeah.
He took it off me when I swapped it out with Connor found me a old chrome Linkert. And I put a Linkert on it, and the thing runs like a dream now. It's got this like beautiful old chrome on it. I went with the Bates style throttle on there, and shit, man, it works perfectly, and it looks so much better.
Nice, dude.
But the thing about the and even getting that, so Connor brought it to me in Phoenix when I was working there from San Diego, and there was like a swap meet and stuff. So he came, we literally and Garrett, he rode the pink scooter.
Oh yeah,
across the country.
Yeah.
So he was in Phoenix too at that time. So we all hung out that day when Connor brought that linker, and we just like tore my bike apart, put the linker on, and like got it going. And then we went to a pre-party for the Prowl.
Sick.
So
fuck yeah.
Just like brand new car, untested. We're like, let's go out on the freeway in Phoenix. And we fucking just, bike rode so much better with that linker carb on it.
You said it was a chrome body? Or was it one of the brass ones?
Yeah, so it's old chrome, so they chromed the.
Oh, they chromed it.
Yeah. It's fucking gorgeous, man. And but super funny story. Like obviously, whatever, the party was fun, and we rode all around Phoenix and went back, and it was cold as shit after the party. But that linker was like kind of like angled downward, and I was like giving it a little gas, and boom, spark hit, and my bike was on fire.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh fuck
yeah. I think I texted you guys.
Yeah.
My bike was fucking in flames.
Fuck.
While you were on it?
No. So I was kicking it. I was kickstarting it,
dude.
and it like sparked, and so the carburetor's on fire, and it's just like boiling the gas tank. Dude, so I'm freaking the fuck out, right? And I'm staying at an Airbnb, so I don't really know the shit. I'm just like, I'm yelling, babe, come help me. And like yelling to my wife. Like I find like a bucket in the garage because, dude, my Phoenix place was pretty sick. Found this bucket, was like getting water and just like splashing it on this gas fire, and it was not working. And so at this point, I'm like, I need to fucking get this thing away from the house. I need to like put it in the street so when it burns to the ground. My wife comes around the fucking backyard with the hose and just like puts it and me out. I guess like my hair was like singed and shit. Dude, I was freaking the fuck out because my Panda was pretty new at that point to me anyway. And I was like, no.
Oh, sweet linkered.
Yeah, so that was fucking fun. But now I have a fucking fire extinguisher on my bike.
What caused it?
Dude, I think it's just like it wasn't like exactly parallel, and
it was like
I
pulling up gas or something, and then when it
it
was like
I didn't have the like little bracket for like holding it up and shit. And obviously like I think I was like putting too much gas into it and just being a jackass, you know. And
at least it didn't go down though, man. At least it didn't burn.
Dude,
that would have been worse than getting your fucking shovel stolen.
Right after getting the shovel stolen.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Then have a bike burned to the ground.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, luckily it didn't end.
Yeah, man. Dude, I don't know. And exactly it. I'm just like a normal ass dude. I don't know a fucking lot about bikes, but dude, fucking burning it down would have been shitty.
Yeah. Well, you have access to some pretty good drugs. You could probably euthanize yourself if that ever does happen.
Right? For real, man.
That's what I would do. Mean, if my shovel got stolen and then my panhead burnt down, I'd just go right to the hospital and I'd be like, ting, ting, ting.
Nah, buddy. That insurance money, I'm going to go get a knucklehead next.
Fucker.
Oh yeah, they'll look at pan prices on Facebook Marketplace and be like, "Oh, what is this worth? Like $3,000?"
Yeah.
No, because I got the new
I saw
insurance.
this on
the
American
Haggerty.
Pickers. They picked one up for a G.
Dude, they give you the real money back. Yeah. They give you the real money back.
That's cool. I got to look into that. The hot tip.
You should, man. And I got a huge discount for that, like historical plate and shit. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, like I can't say enough good shit about it. Obviously, I haven't had to like use it. I haven't had a bike stolen or gotten in any accident that required the use of insurance since I had it. But from what I hear, they're on top of their stuff and they pay out what you set it at, what you set your bike's worth at.
They're car guys. I've been watching the Haggerty YouTube videos for years and years. Their time lapse videos are some of my favorite videos. So it makes sense that they got into like.
Oh, it's the same Haggerty's?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude. It's super cool.
They're mostly for classic cars, but they'll allow bikes.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that they did bikes too, but that's really
a good tip.
Yeah, I imagine there's a cutoff. You can't insure your fucking 2004 Sportster there.
Well, I don't think there's a cutoff, honestly. Wow. I think I know one of the main things is you have to have another vehicle.
Okay.
It can't be your main ride. So if like you were dailying a Sportster,
right,
and you didn't have like a car, they couldn't. I don't think they'll insure you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
You should, because it's nice, and I didn't get super fucked, but I got pretty fucked at the insurance company for my bike. Dude, and my wife negotiated the fuck out of the insurance company and got everything we could out of it. But yeah, it wasn't even half of what it was worth to me, you know?
Right.
That was my baby.
Yeah. These things are scary when it comes to.
Dude.
You never get back what you.
No.
That's what insurance is how do we fuck people out of money?
Yeah. On a monthly basis.
Dude.
And then the states require it. It's like, well, we don't offer insurance. So you have to go through a private enterprise. And then, it's just a fucking racket. Fuck them all. Dude, we're 2 hours in. We're 2 hours in.
Damn,
we gotta take this time to thank some of those motherfuckers to make this show awesome. Up first, we got Steve over at Deadbeat Customs. Steve's all about grassroots motorcycle riders. Take it upon themselves to build and customize their bike. They offer parts for all Harley-Davidson models and also offer custom parts for choppers, bobbers, trackers, and cafe racers. When it comes to building custom motorcycles, they carry the best brands available. Go visit their brick-and-mortar store in Tewksbury, Mass. or at deadbeatcustoms.com. Remember to enter code LOWLIFE at checkout to save some money. Next, we got Lowbrow Customs. Tyler and his team not only work hard to supply motorcycle enthusiasts with cool parts from small shops all around the world for over 20 years, but they also keep innovating and creating new parts and accessories, getting them out on the road. They are the #1 source for custom and chopper parts for your motorcycle. Go visit lowbrowcustoms.com. Next, we got Stay Strong Co. Jean-Luc has been sent down from the heavens to bless us lowlifes with the greatest hot sauce on this mortal plane. Sweet, heat baby Jesus in the white pants heralds a message from God himself. Don't put this on your butthole. It's for your mouth. The shits, and the hotter than hellfire Lowlife chopper sauce. Go to staystrongco.org today and grab yourself the holy trinity of hot sauces. Next, we got Oxford Co. Choppers. Chris, the original bad boy bumbaclot from Oxford, Connecticut. Frame restoration and repair, handlebars and hardtails, hard parts for hard men. His hardtails are TIG welded and installed in-house. Made from USA-made steel, he is your man for the hardest shit to hit the East Coast since Hurricane Bob. Find him on Instagram at oxfordco.choppers. Thank you for listening to our
Wait, do I say
sponsors.
something?
Hey, I'm talking here. I'm trying to produce a podcast, Sam.
I know some of the sponsors. Is John Luke still a sponsor?
John
Dude,
Luke is still a
that dude
sponsor.
is-
Yeah.
All right, I'll do the ad read for John Luke. He's the fucking best. Buy his hot sauce. It's delicious. Dude, that dude, I've hung out with him all over the fucking country, from up in fucking Maine to down in San Felipe, Mexico. I've
Yep.
seen that dude all over the country, riding bikes, fucking being the best human.
Yeah.
Dude, his wife's legit.
Oh, yeah.
We just, dude, oh, shit. Fuel Cleveland, man. You guys got to do Fuel Cleveland.
It's on the list for sure. It looked sick this year.
It was super fun, and honestly, just a good time to get together. Dude, Davey was there, John Luke, Tyler Petrie. Like, we all hung out. We all rode our bikes. Well, yeah, and it was a lot of fun. But honestly, John Luke is the man. This is his ad read, so fucking buy hot sauce or whatever.
He does more than hot
always,
sauce. He does all sorts.
dude.
Make you a lamp.
Yeah, and
Furniture.
dude, he'll make you fucking parts if you need. Like, he's always talking about like doing caps for magnetos
Kicker
and doing
pedals.
fucking dude kicker pedals. The dude's a jack of all trades, and I wish I got to hang out with him more. But
Move out
dude,
to
New
Jersey
Jersey's-
for a minute, babe.
Yeah.
dude, that sounds cold as shit.
Go in the summertime. They got the Jersey Shore
Oh.
out there.
Oh,
I've been there. It's nice. It's
I've never
nicer than
been.
it looks.
Yeah, it is actually nice down there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
dude, I'm in. I want to see New Jersey for everything it's worth,
Come
and
back.
get to hang out with that beautiful man.
Do it.
Yeah, John looks the shit. We're gonna do a buddy check first.
Buddy check.
Gotta check in on your buddies.
On your people.
Check
Sure,
on your
everybody's
people.
For
good.
real.
Sam, you do a good job of that. I gotta say. So
Yeah.
he doesn't have Instagram. He doesn't have Facebook. I was surprised you even could sign into this thing. I was worried you didn't have a Google account. I thought you're totally off grid.
Dude.
But
I figured it out, and there's a webcam, I guess, on this computer. I figured that's there.
Sam
So,
does a
I
good,
know that
Sam
now.
does a good job. He doesn't text. He's a phone guy.
Yeah.
He calls
That's
you.
right.
He'll call you up out of the fucking blue.
Yep.
And just be like, "What's
Yeah.
up, buddy?" And you should
Yeah.
do that for your buddies too. Just give them a call.
It's the best. I love when I get a random Sam phone call. I'm like hanging off
Dude.
an aerial lift or whatever at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Sam's calling me.
It might not be the most convenient time.
Yeah. But
Oh no, I'm a nurse, man. My days off are like weekdays,
yeah,
and
it's like
I'll
Tuesday.
call you,
and
whatever.
And it is in California, so it's like a 4-hour difference.
and he doesn't get insulted
Yeah.
if you can't answer the phone because you're at work.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Be
call
that
your-
kind of friend for your friend.
Call your buddies. Just be like, "What's up? How you feeling? What's going on? What are you doing this weekend?" You know? Just
Sure.
Yeah,
just a call.
fly out.
Holidays are coming up
Hey.
too. I know it's corny to say that shit, but it's a hard time for a lot of people. So just keep your people afloat.
Yeah.
Hey, fly out to Sacramento, hang out with me. It's fun.
Fuck yeah.
Fly out to the sack.
Crack in the sack. I don't know.
Is
I'm
is
sorry.
that what
I
they
don't know.
say?
Yeah, they got good crack out there.
Fucking dude.
Yeah, they don't even cut that shit with laxatives. Actually, I don't even know how crack's made.
They probably do. How are we doing CeeLo with? Are we gonna roll in lieu of by proxy?
Yeah, we're gonna roll for Sam.
Okay.
Maybe.
You have to tell me when to roll, Sam.
All right, we're gonna go CeeLo Cam. Hold on.
Oh. Of course.
I actually need $1 from you too, Dan, because you took all my money last week.
No, I didn't.
He did.
This was all. This
That's
was all
all you.
you.
No, we doubled down. You took all my money.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant
Yeah.
I took your stash.
Oh
It's
no,
like,
no,
"How
no.
fucking dare you.
All right, so we got three. We're gonna do $3 in.
$3 in.
You can Venmo us.
Yeah.
You go first because you won.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fucking one.
One. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might have some cash for next week.
Right.
I got a 1-2.
Ah!
We got a double. Sam's got to go.
All right, tell me when.
Nothing.
2, 3, 4. I think that
Nothing.
might be as good as I can get you, dude. Send it. 1, 4, 6.
Nothing.
Sam, quit hogging the dice. 3, you fucker.
You won with a 3?
We got to Venmo him. Fucking $3.
Let's just call it even.
These are Sam's dollars. Someday we'll get you these in person. Yeah, you come collect them.
Not only am I podcasting, I'm also producing it on the live.
It's impressive.
All right, it's very hard to do.
Dang.
Sammy, we love you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
We want you to come back out
Dude.
east. You're too far. California's too far. You gotta come back.
I know,
to us.
man.
We don't expect you to come during the wintertime.
Hell no.
I wouldn't wish that
I get
upon
that.
my worst enemy. But
Yeah,
when the
yeah.
sun starts shining, maybe in the spring, maybe in the summer, maybe come out east.
I can be convinced.
Cool.
We got Jean-Luc out here. Got your boys out here. Reconnect.
Good boys.
East
Been
Coast,
too
baby.
long.
All right.
Been too long. We miss you,
It
buddy.
has been too long. I miss you too.
And we got some shows coming up. It'll be a barrel of monkeys.
Yeah, buddy.
Guaranteed.
Barrel of monkeys.
That's his new phrase.
Have you ever played with a barrel of monkeys? Remember those toys?
Yeah, dude.
They're
I
fucking
have
fun, dude.
definitely played.
They got the
No,
fucking
is
loop.
that
Yeah.
Is that like premium fun for you? Is that
I'm
the, like,
old. I'm an old
peak?
guy.
I
That
used
was
to
like
love a
before.
barrel of
Yeah.
monkeys.
Get a barrel of monkeys,
Oh,
dude.
just barrel of fucking
A
monkeys?
whole barrel of monkeys.
Yep.
What's
That's
more
the
fun than a
t-shirt.
barrel of monkeys? All right.
Dude.
Low lives. Stam.
Damn.
New nickname, Stam.
Stam filters.
Stick around till next week, low lives. Roll the dice. Get in trouble. Have fun. Never stop chopping.